So welcome to day 12 at our excavations at North Duffield. So we've been pressing on over the last few days, really trying to make sense in particular of the intercutting roundhouse ditches. That's the life and times, if you like, of the Iron Age part of our excavation. Then seeing how that relates to the parts that we now think are Romano-British. So this is the time really when we've had lots of volunteer help, but it's also great to have Paul Durden working as our director here to sort of oversee everything and get his head round the relationships between all of the different slots that we've been digging through roundhouse ditches.
Oh yes.
Well, we did, yeah.
I mean, so we start here.
You can see there where the profile of the ditch is.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm afraid not, Andrew.
Paul, I'm very keen to learn what we now know about the various ring ditches that are appearing in the trench.
Today's a good day to ask that because we have kind of just established a lot of the relationships. We can say that none of the ring ditches that we've uncovered are contemporary, because just because of the way they cut each other and the way they overlap, like none of them were standing at the same time if they're roundhouses. And we can tell that because some of them are actually overlapping, they can't have been standing at the same time.
No,
There's just no way. But what this does tell us is that there was a lot of rebuilding going on, that it was in use for a very long period of time. And what's more, we know that the rectangular features that we've seen, like they cut through some of the later ring ditches. So we know that that's again a later feature.
Those later features are likely to be Roman in that case, do you think?
Well, that's one estimate.
Well,
we haven't got enough dating evidence out of them yet.
No. Well, I'd like it to be Roman.
I would too, but yeah. We'll be putting more slots through that
You're being
to try and
cautious, I
find more
believe.
pottery. Of course, always.
Yes.
We do have a lot of dating evidence from the big ditches showing that the enclosure was still in use in the Roman period. So I think it's very likely that rectangular stuff is Roman, but we'll see.
It is also possible, I suppose, that some of the ring ditches were contemporaneous with the rectangular feature. They may have been possibly still living in roundhouses.
That's possible, but from the geophysics, it looks like the rectangular feature just cuts through all the the ring ditches underneath.
Yeah, I suppose it'll take radiocarbon dating and stuff like that to sort of separate these things, will it?
I think we'll get the stratigraphic relationship, so we'll get the sequence of all these features within the trench without any carbon dating. The carbon dating will give us an absolute date for the earliest and latest features, possibly.
So, all in all, pretty successful so far.
Yeah, really good.